Welcome to another segment of me tinkering with my car. Today we're gonna do the basic maintenance here in my parking lot. We're gonna be lazy and not lift the car up for the oil change. I did that last time, so should be fine. Let's go through the basic maintenance. Here's all the crap we're gonna need. There's new windshield wipers, the engine air filter, new oil filter, tools, pump to suck out all the oil from the engine, some degreaser, pump to put some air into the tires, some screen washing liquid, and maintenance schedule. This thing is what separates men from the boys. Let's start with the easier shit. Let's put some gas in the wheels.
12 seconds later.
There we go, 2.5 bar. 1 down, 3 to go. I feel like I'm too lazy to lift up the car today, so I'm gonna use one of these pump things to pump the oil out of the engine. It's much better to do it from the below, because there might be some metal fragments and whatnot that are sitting in the bottom of the engine. But I did the proper oil change last time, so I couldn't be arsed this time. I don't have a place, so pump it is. This is some delicate machinery. We always read the freaking manual. It has warnings and such, so it must be fun. Shame I picked the windiest day in the universe to do this video. Let's start by taking off the decently hot engine covers that I just washed at the DIY car wash. Probably need some paper so I don't make a mess. With my luck, I do not have any. Except the service manual. There's your problem right there. Back to the office. So we're back at the windiest place on earth with paper and a bag for our hazardous waste. Last time I worked on the car, it was super cold outside. Now it's hot, plus the engine is hot because I just drove home. So let's check the oil level first. Not too bad. I'm gonna start with the thinner tubes. That goes there. That's all the way to the bottom it will go. Then you connect these things and then you read the small print. Okay. I think there should be 4.6 liters in there. Whew, look at it go. I gave it a little pump, so there's vacuum in there now. You can see the liquid level rising in there. It looks like it has gotten most of it now. It's still going. Now I can start to hear bubbles. And this thing is rattling wildly. The sound is interesting. There's probably some kokkare in there. There we go. Some old engine oil. And look, Mom, I didn't even spill. My oil filter is here. And I need to clean around it, so when I take it out I won't be making endangering the engine. It would be rather embarrassing if the engine is full of sand after I'm done with it. There's the oil filter. So there's the oil filter. It looks the same as the old one. And for this I'm actually gonna get my gloves. Paper here, because I'm gonna spill some oil anyway, so big boy torque wrench with a large 32mm socket, which fits there nicely. And it says handily 25 Newton meters. So let's set our torque wrench. I would actually need my like children's version of the torque wrench, but what you gonna do? Then you open the filter. Get the trash bag ready. But boys, there's gonna be oil. There's the oil filter. There we go. There's the lid. The lid has a small seal there, and the seal needs to be changed. Carefully. A dentist tool which has like a pick or whatever. You can very easily remove it. There we go. There's the new filter. Pop goes the weasel. It's in. And then we have the seal. Like so. You can even get some of the old oil from here to put on the seal to make it seal nicely. Then put it gently back. Then it's lefty, loosey, righty, tighty. Yes. Steady, steady, steady. Click. One for good measure. Click. There you go. Wipe the grease off places before it gets everywhere. Okay, now we have emptied the oil and changed the filter. Next thing would be to put 4 point something liters into the engine, and we're gonna read the fucking manual how much to put in there. Take to the dealer. Dealer. Well, I remember it being 4 point. Let's call it 4.3. So I'm gonna just drain something in there. Always check that you have the right oil, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. Also, before you open the hole, clean around it so you don't get, once again, sand in your hoo-ha. Always pour sideways so you have more control over where the goop goes. Let's see how much crap is in there already. Basically nothing. Let's check from the stick. Let's give it some time to settle and check the dipstick again. It might be pooled somewhere in the below the cork. The Finnish law on disposing hazardous waste says that dispose of your shit properly. Motor oil you can dispose for free in Finland, as other hazardous substances. Government doesn't want those to be around in the nature. Here goes the old engine oil in the huge container. The stuff is taken to be burned in an industrial furnace, I guess. Goodbye. But that was a rather easy way to get rid of oil waste. Let's check the clipboard. I usually do the whole list, even though majority of the smaller increments don't require it, because For example, checking the cooling system doesn't take that much of your time. So let's start with the top. Engine oil and oil filter. Yeah, we just did that. Add blue fluid. My car still doesn't have such piss, so we can just check it as done. Cooling system, we have to check the fluid level.